Welcome to the... I'm pointing at you. Say the word, woman. Welcome to the...
Hi, Kiki.
You're just supposed to say Kiki and Cowboy Podcast.
I thought I was
say
listening
hi,
to
Kiki.
a recording. I didn't know that I was actually live. That's hilarious.
Well, in full disclosure, she was staring at her phone when I
Woman.
Woman.
I heard woman, but
Yes.
I thought, that's funny. I don't remember him saying that before.
Yeah, welcome to the... This must be live. It's funny. What's in my headphones sounds exactly like what he's saying. Welcome to Misadventures with
Kiki.
and Cowboy. So what are we going to talk about on this episode, Kiki?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, do you want to talk about... We can make this one a short little... I think this one needs to be a mini series.
Okay.
About our wedding.
Oh, that's a... So this is going to go long, folks.
No. I think instead of doing one long one, I think we just tell snippets.
Good.
Not necessarily in order.
Okay.
Of just little reminiscings that we have.
Our wedding event happened over about 4 days.
Wow, that sounds like we had some kind of like... The way you say that sounds like some production. Like
and
a
lot of people were
traveling
invited.
like for 4 days of an event.
I'm just saying there was a lot that went on.
Basically, it was just an afternoon, but you know.
No, but I'm talking about what happened before, during,
yes,
after, and after that.
Yes. We eloped out of town.
Yes,
so that's why
out
he's
of
saying
state.
Out of state. So that's why he's saying it was a 4-day adventure. Yeah. But we have multiple little stories from that day. So a couple of them, do we want to talk about?
Well, I'll just name them a real high level.
Okay, you do. Yeah. Give us a preview.
Let's say the bowl, the dress,
the lunch.
The lunch.
Yes, at least those 3.
Yep.
I'm sure we can think of a few more things that went slightly awry in our misadventures.
Yes.
Awry.
The techno babies.
Oh, the techno babies. Those were just creepy.
Yeah, it was the creepy techno babies.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you can imagine, folks.
Yeah. Because that's what people think about when they think about their wedding is techno babies. They're like, what?
Odd.
Where did you people
babies.
go? What of those stories... You know, if we're just going to throw out short little
let's do
reminiscings.
Let's do the lunch.
The lunch.
Yes.
So, in a previous episode, you got to laugh about me and the I'm helping.
I'm pretty sure we laughed about me in a previous episode too.
No, I don't know that we've laughed about you at all. I think it just entirely directed at me.
I'm pretty sure the But Did You Die episode was all at my expense.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So check it out if you haven't.
So this one will also be at your expense.
Seen it. It's an audio podcast. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it.
Oh, well, that makes good radio, dear.
It does.
I think this falls maybe not in the category of I'm helping.
Okay.
I don't know. We need. I would appreciate anybody's comments.
I'm helping.
On
You're
this
not helping.
To say.
Yeah, we need.
What's the next category? Maybe after listening,
we could
to
always
this
go back
story.
if we could vote on a better title in the comments, and we can actually change the title of the podcast. I think without changing any major stuff.
You're not helping,
and then we could
to
send
do
them a
fan feedback.
Yeah, rename the episode.
Yeah, we need to. I think we might need to do a vote on that because it's not.
And then we could send them a coupon code to our
helping.
future merch store that doesn't exist just yet, but may at the time of the airing
for a
of this
basic
episode.
free white T-shirt.
Yeah,
Yes,
with our logo on the backside.
Yes,
very small.
Yes, very small.
Yeah,
in fact, invisible.
Yeah. It'll look very much like a Fruit of the Loom logo, very much with a little size, but that would be where it would be.
Okay, so do you want to set the stage, or do you want me to set the stage?
I'm happy with you setting the
stage.
This
lovely. So just a little backstory.
Full disclosure, Cowboy does not remember any of this.
So
when
yes,
do you
darling,
remember
Kiki,
any
could
of
you
this?
set the stage of the story? I couldn't possibly tell.
This is your
I'll remember when she gets to the good parts, the memorable parts.
So as I said, we decided that we wanted to elope. I'm not going to go into the long details of all of that.
Second marriages are easier if you just elope, from my vantage point.
For some people, yes. Yes. The people who were not invited to the elopement, it might not be easier for them.
It's not.
And for any variety of reasons, I'm sure we'll get into it in future podcasts. I
now remember the entire story.
Yes. We made a decision that when we were eloping, we wanted it to be a micro ceremony, as in very few people. In fact, when we first talked about doing this, it was going to be just you and I.
You, me, the efficient, a photographer.
And a photographer, and that was it. There wasn't going to be anybody invited, including our mothers. So
tough one.
Let's fast forward with knowing that information.
I think everybody knows where this is going now.
Let's fast forward to we are in our destination, which we chose Palm Springs.
Lovely place.
Lovely, lovely place. I'd never been before.
And if you follow our podcast, you know that the movie Palm Springs with Andy Samberg, a few other people, really, really funny movie. It's a fantastic
movie.
That's is our romance.
Absolutely the reason that we
chose that location.
Palm Springs.
It helps that my brother helps run a very nice hotel out there.
Your brother does work for one of the nice hotels out there, and so we were able to meet there and stay there.
Yep.
And as it happened,
nice accommodations.
Things evolved from the day that we started planning to the day that the event actually took place, such that we had some people attend, even though we had said that we weren't going to. And it was a very small group of probably 6 people, I want to say.
That's correct.
Off the top of my head. And so everybody flew in for the day before.
Except for my brother, who again...
Well, the one
was
brother
already
that lives there and
so
works
clearly
there.
He was going to be...
But the other people did.
Involved.
And
if he chose to.
The 4 of the people flew in, aside from us. And so after everybody arrives at the hotel, flights, people flew in earlier that morning. We picked them all up, all the good stuff. Now we're hungry and we're really interested in going and seeing the sights and all of that. And so we walk, and if you've ever been to Palm Springs, they have a lovely kind of walkable area, and there's lots of different restaurants. And so we walk down to just this sidewalk. I think it was a Mexican restaurant or maybe like a Tex-Mex or something like that.
It was
right?
a Mexican food restaurant. Yeah,
and we start drinking. And
as one does.
We had the most fabulous, those were really amazing drinks. We'll drop a link in the notes for the show.
Maybe.
For
if Cowboy remembers.
If Cowboy remembers. For the restaurant that we went to, because the drinks were so good. And we're all having a blast. We're sitting there out in the sunshine. It's January, by the way, and it was just gorgeous weather, as it is in Palm Springs. So we're having a great time. Everybody's eating. We decide to take some photos of everybody sitting around and having a great time.
Was that place called Tequila?
Yes.
It's TAC/Keela.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's probably right. I'll look at it and see.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah. And I might even include a copy of like the menu, the drink menu, because
it was either that or
good.
It was either that or the Blue Coyote Grill.
No, not that.
Okay,
I want to say it was tequila.
I'm pretty sure it was tequila.
I want to say it was tequila.
Yeah.
So we're having food, we're having drinks, we're enjoying the weather, and what do you tell me, my love?
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something. I think it was something. The fact that I was I have a rapport with her mother, with my mother-in-law. It's very friendly, and
you do,
and we
adores
play
you.
Wordle every day.
You do,
and other online games to keep our minds sharp. It was definitely tequila. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the drinks now. Fabulous, great memories. I think I told you that I'd sent her a picture, a group photo. I think I had texted her a group photo.
Completely unsolicited.
Unsolicited. She didn't ask.
She didn't
ask how we were doing.
She didn't inquire.
She might have just said, "I hope you all are having fun" or something like that.
I don't even think she said one thing to us.
Nope. I just volunteered our shame.
And so my husband sends a picture, not of he and I having a good time.
Nope.
But of the entire table.
The whole table.
Of friends all celebrating and having this wonderful time. Now, you remember how I told you that our planning had been that we were going to just elope with the two of us and that it evolved to including a couple of close friends.
And the ones that could make it. And not our mothers. We love our moms, by the way. We love them.
Information to know there is that I did not disclose that to my mother. I let my mother believe that we were still continuing on our original plan because
so if you were there,
didn't really
and if you didn't want to ruffle her feathers,
I really didn't. I just didn't want to delve into
your
that
wedding
part
is
of the
about
conversation.
You, especially the second time around. It's about you. It's about the person you love.
You know. Yeah. We'll get into it in another episode why it has nothing to do specifically with my mother, but all the same, did not tell my mother. And so my darling dearest looks at me and he does not say to me in an apologetic way like, oops, I screwed the pooch on this. Now, he says very proudly and just like, I did the most wonderful thing ever. I guess maybe this could fall into the I'm helping episode.
I'm helping your relationship with your mother, darling. by being transparent.
And he says,
look at the gift I've given you the day before your wedding.
I sent a picture to your mom. And you know how there's like those screeching breaks that happen? Mm-hmm. That's absolutely what I heard.
Scratch.
It was a total record scratch. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yes, dear. I held the phone back and took a picture of all of us and sent it to your mom so she can be happy and joyous and celebrate with us.
And then I look at him with
a shit-eating grin on my face.
And he's just so proud of himself. And then I'm like,
that's kind of my normal look.
Do you remember that we said that my mom doesn't know that everybody is coming?
And I think that's when my face collapsed in on itself. I was like, it's kind of like when you suck on a lemon or something. You're like, my lips suddenly became like compressed and sealed. I kind of sat back.
I can laugh now.
Started to wonder if I was getting married the next day or not.
After much therapy. He's wondering at that point.
It's like, oh.
Is she going to even say yes tomorrow?
Did she make a mistake?
Yes. So anyway, that's really the end of the story. Yes. I wish I could say that
Let's just say tensions were high between some family members for a couple. We had to make it right.
Which absolutely was.
I don't know how we did that, but I guess we did.
Don't say that on this podcast. My mom will just.
No, I'm sure
she'll murder you. She'll be like, "What? You don't remember that you."
Your mom's not going to listen to this podcast.
Let's hope not. So anyway,
hi, Mom.
that's how.
Thinking
there
about
you. The end.
I hope you play Wordle well tomorrow.
I want fairy music for that.
Okay, fine, fairy music.
The end.
Funny. No, that's not fairy music.
Dear.
Hold on, here we go.
That's not right.
There you go. You're welcome.
Thank you. That's how the end of the story ends right there. I wish I could say that there was something else, but that was just the
bee's knees.
Oh man, just mic drop.
Thank you for joining us on our podcast today. I'm Cowboy.
I'm Kiki.
And we sure had a good time.
Oh, or maybe we tried.
But did we?
We're still married though, so I guess there's something for that.
Yeah, there's something there.
Love y'all.
Loves. I'm pluralizing.
Pluralizing.
Okay.
Go for it.
Did it.